Alright, both teams already a bit earlier than expected, so I'm going to try to get this intro quickly out of the way. We've got the Chicago Sail going up against the Carolina Smokers as our final match here in week number 3 of the SPL Pro Division season. The Chicago Sail 2-3-0 on the season, as the Carolina Smokers are currently sitting at 4-1-0. Let's take a look at their lineups real quick. For the Sail, they're going to have Yuri, Vork, and Spleen at their disposal, if the lobby is any correct indication. Vork with 12 goals on the season, Yuri with a league-leading 27 saves. And on the other side of the ice, we got the Smokers going with Rodeo, Cocky Walrus, and K-Spire. Rodeo with an impressive 22 goals on the season, along with 15 assists. Both a shooter and a passer. Cocky Walrus been able to put the puck in the net as well, 17 goals. And K-Spire with those 15 assists helping his teammates out. So let me switch it on over to the game lobby here. Once I find that screen. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to assume both teams are ready to go, because they told me so. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Here we go, as K-Spire almost own goals to start the game off. A great start. Now Yuri's sending that one just wide. K-Spire just holding it up against the net here to start off this period. Yuri Gagarin stealing away from Cocky Walrus, getting a good pass to Spleen. Now this match is going to be a bit of an uphill battle for the Chicago Sail. Definitely a talented team in their own right. However, the Carolina Smokers, one of the best teams in SPL. Some would argue they're top 3 for sure, but some might argue even top 2 or potentially top 1 on their best day, as K-Spire blocks that pinch. Their only loss on the season coming against the undefeated Omelets. And they only lost that match by 1 goal as Rodeo gets out in front of the net to K-Spire. But Yuri sends it away. Now Cocky Walrus. They need it back down into Chicago zone. Behind that net, Rodeo. In the puck, sending it around boards to Cocky Walrus. Walrus taking the shot, blocked by Vork, who dumps it away. K-Spire getting the puck back for the Smokers. Gets a nice pass down to Rodeo, and Yuri has to make a good stop. Now gets pinched out to Cocky Walrus, who is there to retrieve it and put it in. 1-0. Alright, let me quickly take care of that one. But there was an interesting contrast in the last 2 messages there. From some dude pouring his heart out, and then also that pinch, my lord. Rodeo gets credit for the goal on that. 2-0. Super Duper Kyle cheering his teammates on here in chat as Vork takes a shot on net. Good save from K-Spire. A Spleen keeping Chicago's chances alive here off the side of the net. A close shot there. Rodeo, good pass to K-Spire. K-Spire at the other end tries to get to Cocky Walrus and did. But Cocky Walrus unable to get a shot off of it. Still Smoker's puck though. What will they do with it here? K-Spire on the boards. He gets bumped off by Spleen, who sends it around boards to Vork. Also the Sail, as I was mentioning earlier, in a tough matchup here, as Yuri tries for the cross-ice shot. But they're also a team that, is no stranger to upsets, as Spleen sends one just wide of the net. Last season, picking up some big upsets over both the Fishermen and the Virginia Express. Some crucial late-season wins. They gave them just enough points to get them in the spot where they could be called up to pro. After a couple teams were forced to drop out. Now K-Spire passing over to Cocky Walrus, who takes a shot on net and gets it past Yuri and in. His second goal of the game, and it was a good one. 3-0. The Boomer does it again. K-Spire, good pass to Rodeo, who gets out to Cocky Walrus, but he could not get the shot off there. K-Spire, chance out in front of the net, gets it to Rodeo, and Spleen has to make a great save. Rodeo in the corner, sends it around to Cocky Walrus, who tries to get it back to Rodeo, but Spleen was there. Cocky Walrus getting the puck back, though. This time he does get that pass to Rodeo, who takes it out in front of the net. He could not get the shot on net. Spleen trying to take it up ice, has K-Spire and Rodeo fighting with him. Spleen trying to get that pass to Vork, but it was stolen by K-Spire, who gave a great pass to Rodeo, and in. That was my little brother. He wants you to unban him. Give me till after the this period. So I'm not about to type that out during the match. I can send around boards to K-Spire here. Under a minute left. Smokers taking this one away so far here in the first. 4-0. Chicago has not been able to get much done at all on offense. K-Spire stealing the puck away from Spleen. Spleen getting it back, though. Trying to just send it down ice. Cocky Walrus was there. Now Rodeo tries to put a shot on net. Blocked by Spleen. K-Spire tries to put a shot on net. Blocked by Spleen. Now Vork tries to get that pass to Spleen, but he couldn't do much with it. Spleen giving some room to Yuri, but Yuri's pass up to Spleen, stolen by K-Spire. Now K-Spire loses it to Spleen, who sends it just wide. Now K-Spire pass down to Rodeo, he sends it wide. Yuri with the block. Now Spleen couldn't quite maintain control of it. Now Rodeo gets a nice pass out to K-Spire, but again Spleen is there for the block. Chicago Sail on the other side of the ice, unable to get anything done with it. And that will be our score to end the first period, 4-0. A huge lead for the Smokers here after the first. Let's take a look at a replay real quickly. Just a beautiful play here. All right. Both teams are ready to go here for the second period. 4-0 our score. Smokers dominating so far. However, still plenty of Slapshot left to be played as Spleen almost own goals that. And puts a shot on net just wide. Okay, Spire taking control of it. Vork trying to block a pass to Rodeo here. And he does tip it. And Spleen actually comes up and keeps it away from Rodeo. K-Spire resetting. He has a better opportunity here. Does get that pass to Rodeo this time, who almost sends it back into his own net. Now, weird bounce for Cocky Walrus there. Gives Spleen a chance to fight with him. But Cocky Walrus gets it back. It's a nice pass down to Rodeo, and Yuri makes a good stop at the goal line to send that one away. Now, Vork dumping that out of the opposing zone into his own zone. I'm guessing he was trying for a pass there. Spleen actually got around both Cocky Walrus and Rodeo, but could not get a pass or a shot out. Now Rodeo. Losing it to Yuri. Yuri getting around Cocky Walrus, getting it to Spleen. Spleen trying to put that shot on net, but he sends it wide. Okay, Spire, good pass down to Cocky Walrus. His shot just wide of the Sails net. Rodeo. Giving that one to K-Spire. K-Spire giving it back to Rodeo, and Spleen having to make a good save. Now another chance for the Smokers here. K-Spire gets it to Rodeo, and this time it works. Rodeo just pushes that one in. 5-0. Smokers continue to just dominate here. I think that puts Rodeo at double-digit goals for the week. He got 7 against the Hootenannies. Is looking to make a equally great performance here against the Sail. No Spleen. The puck on the boards. Rodeo gets it away from him, but Vork steals it away from Rodeo. Vork for Cocky Walrus pressuring. It gets pinched away from him. Good pass from Rodeo over to K-Spire, but K-Spire can knock that shot on net. Okay, Spire. Keeping the puck away from Spleen. Getting back to it, getting it down to Cocky Walrus, who sends it off the back of the net. Now Yuri dumps it. Okay, Spire. Blocked by Spleen. Cocky Walrus just dumps it. Now Rodeo. Trying to give it to K-Spire. Couldn't quite do it. There's now Yuri. Try and give it up to Spleen here. Spleen loses it to Cocky Walrus, who puts a shot on net. But it was blocked. Now Vork can't steal it away from K-Spire. Spleen. Gives it to Yuri. Yuri. Giving it to Vork. Vork. It gets pinched between him and Cocky Walrus, and Yuri just sends it away. Now Rodeo. Vork on him. Vork blocks that one. Yuri's shot blocked by Rodeo. Pace is slowed down here for both teams as K-Spire's shot saved by Yuri. Now Spleen loses it to Rodeo, and Yuri has to make another stop. Spleen cannot get it around K-Spire. K-Spire going for a wraparound here. Would make AIA happy. Instead, he passes it out to Cocky Walrus, who gives it to Rodeo. Rodeo gets around Vork. Gonna get around Yuri, and does. Great move from Rodeo to find a way to put that puck in the back of the net. 6-0. Now Rodeo getting the puck again, just dumping this one here. Now Vork puts a shot on net. Rodeo is there to make the stop. Gets it to K-Spire. K-Spire trying to get around Yuri. Instead just hands it off to Cocky Walrus, who shoots one in. 7-0. Now a pinch off the faceoff. K-Spire gives it to Cocky Walrus, who sends it across ice. Now Vork got a nice pass to Spleen there, but he couldn't do much with it. Now K-Spire almost gets that stolen away by Yuri. Yuri eventually actually does get to it, but can't do much with it. Yuri pressuring Rodeo. It gets pinched out. K-Spire blocks it. Now Rodeo, good pass down to Cocky Walrus, but he cannot put a shot on net. Now the wraparound attempt sent away by Yuri, who's kept away from the puck by K-Spire. K-Spire, good chance for the Smokers here. He actually loses control of the puck. Spleen tried to give a pass out to Yuri. He was blocked. Now Vork from behind his own net gets it up to Spleen, who redirects it in. It's been a rough match for the Sail so far, but a great goal from Spleen there. Gets them on the board at least 7-1. That will most likely be our score to end the second period, and it is. Brazil indeed. 7-1 our score, a 6-goal lead for the Smokers. 2 goals from Rodeo and 1 from Cocky Walrus in that period. Let's take a look at Rodeo, one of Rodeo's goals. Hard to imagine it being anyone but this one. Just that beautiful move to put it away. And here we go. Third period underway, a 6-goal lead for the Smokers. Still a chance for the Sail. It would be, it's a long shot, I'm not going to lie. I have seen teams score 6 goals in a period, and there's one for the Sail. Vork knocks Rodeo off the puck and puts it away. 7-2. K-Spire. And then away from Vork, trying to send it down ice. Spleen was there. Spleen giving it over to Yuri. It's sent away. Spleen trying to get it down to Vork. It went past him. Now Rodeo just dumps this. It's sent back out to K-Spire. K-Spire trying to give it back down to Cocky Walrus. Doesn't quite connect. Now Spleen. Good pass to Yuri. Yuri tries to pass over to Vork, but he misses. Vork does eventually get to the puck, though, but he loses control of it. Now K-Spire. Nice pass to Rodeo, who puts that one in. Great pass from K-Spire and a good shot from Rodeo. Makes it a 6-goal lead once again for the Smokers. Now Rodeo's shot sent away by Yuri all the way down ice and in. The Yuri Gagarin special, 8-3. Now Rodeo on the face-off. Handing that one over to K-Spire. K-Spire losing it to Yuri, who gets it up to Vork. Could not get it past Cocky Walrus. Gets sent around, boards to Vork. Can't do much. Cocky Walrus. Getting it around to Rodeo, who sends it back. Now Cocky Walrus losing out in front of his own net, and he has to make 2 straight saves. And does. Okay, Spire, getting the puck on the boards here. Nice pass out to Cocky Walrus, but he sends it way wide. Now Yuri's pass up to Vork was stolen away by Rodeo. Rodeo gets it stolen away on the boards by Vork, but K-Spire gets to it now. K-Spire gets around Spleen. Gets it around to Walrus. Could not hit the pass to Rodeo. Now Rodeo trying to get around Yuri Gagarin, and does! Just puts a slow dribbler by him. And that one goes in, 9-3. Rodeo making his case right now for a star of the week. He's probably going to get it, to be honest. Now it gets sent away from Yuri by Rodeo, who takes it behind the Sails net. Gets it out to K-Spire, who sends it off the post. And Yuri has a chance to send it away. Now Spleen. Gets it around Rodeo and in. 9-4. Sail answering the Smokers. Finally. But, not helping out too much. Considering it is still a 5-goal deficit. And K-Spire bounces that one off of Yuri's stick and in. 10-4. K-Spire's first goal of the match. Coming off of a Yuri own goal. And just like that, he gets one over at the other end. 10-5. The Sail have found their offensive stride this period. Too bad it's not really helping out too much. As Yuri tries to get it down to Vork, and it gets sent away. Now Rodeo gets a pass out to Cocky Walrus, who had an empty net to shoot at, and he sends it off the post. Very happy. You can see he was very happy about missing that one. Now Spleen. From the face-off logo, gets it over to Vork with a great move around K-Spire to put that one away. I know Yuri's probably joking about the comeback. They are down 4 as he almost puts that one in. But I mean, with how quickly these goals have been coming, Sail getting 4 straight would not be impossible. Pretty unlikely, as Rodeo almost puts one in. They'd also not have to allow a Smoker's goal, and as I say that, Cocky Walrus gets a chance out in front of the Sail net and puts that one away. So, yeah, any hopes of a comeback are probably gone at this point. Smokers continue to just put an onslaught on the net here. Cocky Walrus trying to get that pass to K-Spire, but it was blocked. Vork just cherry-picking at this point. Is given up. Again, the pad stats as time expires here. K-Spire could not get around Yuri. Now it gets pinched between him and Cocky Walrus. It goes over to Rodeo, who gets a shot on net and in. How many goals is that for Rodeo this period? 3. That's a lot. Now K-Spire almost gets one there. Yuri has to make a good stop. Now Spleen gets his goal stolen away by Vork. 12-7. What was the score going into this period? Like 7-1 or something like that? As Cork misses the open net. And that will do it for this match. 12-7, our final score. An explosive third period. No defense to be found. There's 5 goals from the Smokers that period and 3 from the Sail.